Hello and welcome, Inspired Podcast community. This is your new episode. My name is Caroline, and my today's guest is Brian. I have to look up your last name. It was Sandoval, right?
Yeah, Brian Sandoval. Thank you for inviting me.
Ooh. Thank you for
Thanks to
saying
be
yes.
here. The
I
great
read your
show.
bio, and your bio says you're an energy nerd. Would you like to explain it a little bit to the audience what you mean by this?
Yeah, of course. From the beginning, it was just self-development. I was using meditation to just experiment how it's going to affect my life with this new habit. And yeah, if it changed everything. And then is you getting more and more curious how the energy works, how we think, how we feel, um, how we speak, how we use our body, change the energy in yourself, and even with this, when you are in the past, when are you in the future with your mind, how that takes the energy from you to just come back to this now and here. So yeah, it has been a long journey from when the beginning, but it was just so simple that we have complicated all this stuff. You don't have to be so complicated to just to be yourself, to share your gift, to just enjoy life, to be in a harmonious. And yeah, that is what I teaching and what I am speaking about. And I think my what I feel confidence about is the meditation, how you can um, maybe do some new habits, reprogram if you want to say it, or you want to just come to this unknowing. Because I know if I speak to a, one person who never knows about this, I cannot tell her or he that he just jumped to this unknown without. So in my experience, I have to use techniques to come out of techniques that you don't need techniques, because the brain is conditioned with all these names or all these belief systems. So yeah, for me now it's just to be more in the self, without in the unknowing. Like, me, I love just to be in the unknown without know what to do.
Yes, I love it too. So we are two already to jump into the unknown. I love it. And my next question is, what inspires you?
What inspires me is to just live, exist like we are doing, everyone, to feel the existence that you are, to use yourself in this existence. Because in the beginning it's like to know yourself, but when you know yourself you want to use yourself. So um, that will be the fun part when you start to play with yourself, with life, and see how easy it can be, because you don't force stuff, you don't try to be another person, you don't try to control the outcome, you don't try nothing, you just are, or you're being. So that inspired me to just be and exist. That is my inspired. I get so much energy from just
Mhm.
to just be.
Yes, I totally understand. Yeah,
Mm.
this is our purpose, and also about letting go what doesn't belong to you, I would say. Yes.
Yeah, because in my teaching is all about letting go in
Mhm.
the big picture. Because before I thought you have um, to create yourself, like you have to know, I want to be like this, so I have to use affirmation, visualizations, but you don't, in my experience, you just have to let go what you are or not. So when you just have more understanding, you will just be. And for me, from the beginning, I thought I will lose the possibilities in the world if I just be. Someone, not someone, but I thought I have to be clear with the logic mind to just know how I want to live. But I already know how I want to live. I just have to allow me to be that, and then allowance just make everything be the life I want, just be easy. And the hardest part is to not compare the other styles, the other life, the other opinions to what you like, because we are so unique, everyone. Maybe you like to work 9 to 5. Maybe you like to don't work. Maybe we have so different. We never, only you know what is right for you. And when you open the feminine energy, that is the knowing. That is the clear knowing. So yeah, with this understanding, it's just to submit to your knowing, because you have you always knew, but we have to claim that you know.
Wow, that's so true. The knowing, the deepest knowing, because when, for example, when I ask questions to the universe or a higher self or whatever you may call it, the answer appears immediately, even before asking. So it's like the gut feeling, right? It's so easy. And we make it complicated, like overthinking and questioning it, doubting, etc., etc. My next question is, who inspires you?
I have to say, if I read someone, because I have Bob Proctor also, he was, I have to say, the first who make me interest to know about more about myself, because that is also a form of understanding, teaching about more of yourself. Um, but I have to say Osho, who is the spiritual from Indian, he inspired me because he sounds so easy to live. He When he speak the truth about something, I can feel how my ego was damaged or hurt, because I have to this grinding mindset. I have this goal mindset. He made me to come to this now, here and now. And I felt with experience how much I have missed my life, because I always look forward. Because in the I was afraid that if I don't know my future, I will I will not to leave the place I am now. How I live my life right now. But when you are in the now, the answers and solutions is appearing in the here and now. But we have to have lot of, I don't like to say trust, but in some way is trust, because the mind don't believe that, don't want to let go of the controlling. But with lot of feminine energy, you will get the courage to let go. So you get into this real control if you let it go from mind to this, if you want to say real self, the source, or yeah.
Oh God. Yes,
Oh,
and you mentioned the mind, and I came across a sentence that said, mind is always past thinking or future. So you mentioned the now moment, and in the now moment, every answer is there. You know the answers. Yeah. Wow.
for some period I was against mine, because it has made me suppressed me, it has made me small, it has distrust myself. So I was so empty mind because it's have yeah. So I have to come back and have this understanding that there's no problem with mind. Everything is one in your mind, your feeling, your everything is just one. So I have come back to that and the trusting the knowing again, trusting the mind again. So yeah, for me the mind just experience the here, the experience of here and now, and not to control the outcome in my experience.
Yes, I understand.
So the outcome will come by itself when you are in the process of living, process of existence.
Wow, it's like a flower unfolding.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, my next question is, how do you inspire other people?
For some period I thought that I inspire other but giving value intellectual with the logic, but the true help is to just be more in yourself, because when you are in yourself you know how other is not themselves. You
Wow.
will, and in same way you will make other angry, and because you remind them that they are not authentic with themselves, they are not, they are hiding, you remind them to they are hiding, because I I did the same thing when I felt someone who was real or just being, that was, yeah, I felt that I didn't have that and I was angry also about that. So to be in yourself, to do what you love, will inspire others to do the same thing.
That's true. So we inspire others to do the same, to be themselves, to live in the now, and to, what was the other word, to exist.
Yeah, to just, yeah, because you will see that you, the only thing you want you just to exist. You want to just be like you always have. You you don't have to be someone else. You don't have to gain something from other. You have all inside you, and that is many deep layers, because you will come to your gifts or your what is natural for you to speak about, all about, and that will help others to see themselves. Because in the beginning I tried to teach other about other stuff, but I need to teach my stuff. So that will be, because that will be that you can see in yourself where you're not doing, or you're not feeling your feelings, or you're not doing what the, if you want to say, higher mind telling you, your behaviors, your beliefs, all that is something I can speak with you without you taking my teaching. It's like you speaking what you already know, but you have forget. So all these tools like meditation, breath working, all these tools is just to remind yourself who you are. So yeah.
You remind other people who they are. You show them the mirror by reflecting. And then once they get the stuff you are teaching them, they can develop from that their own stuff to teach others their truth. This is so beautiful. And yeah, you want to add something?
No, that is what I, because
Mhm.
if all my life I just want to be me, I cannot teach you to be like me. I have to teach you about yourself. So the teaching is like about you,
Yeah,
or yeah, you understand.
I
It's like show
understand.
you you have your own answers and how you can claim it more.
It's very deep. It's like a opening the door, showing the way, and then develop from there. It's all
Yeah.
about growing and expansion, of course. So my next question is, what are your gifts and talents?
Yeah. I don't some for periods of time I was writing down all this, what I do. But to make it simple, what I'm doing in my just daily life, that I meditate to remind myself to be myself, and I show others how they can do it in their ways. So I think my gift is to recognize yourself, if you want to say higher self, because when I have done the work for myself, I can see the illusion you're telling yourself.
Mhm.
So the gift is, well, I can see the real you. I can see who you really are, not what you're pretending or hiding, and that can be uh, hurtful, and it can sound controversial, but it's just true compassion. That I cannot be compassion about your illusion, but I have tremendous compassion to the pure you.
This was a great sentence. Please, people, rewatch this episode. There were so many nuggets in there already, and I have to rewind it immediately. This is so amazing. I totally forgot that we are in a podcast interview and we are recording
That's
this.
nice.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. My
Thank
next
you.
question, and it will be the last question already, is about when people reach out to you, and they will do after listening to this episode. How can they help you with, or do you have special offers and services?
Uh, for the moment, I just have one-on-one calls.
Mhm.
If they want to work in a longer period, there is possibility for that also. They reach out to me in Facebook, or yeah, I think the most is the Facebook. That is I using other platforms also, but the connection is the Facebook. So
Mhm.
there they can contact me through Facebook.
That's amazing. We are also connected on Facebook, and we met in the quantum wealth community as
Yeah.
well, where there's a program they teach called Phase 2. It's amazing. And yeah, I wanted to mention this. And I will put the link in the show notes, of course, of your Facebook connection, that you can just click on the link and connect to Brian. He's amazing. Please rewatch this episode, re listen to it, and write down what's important for you. This is revealing your truth. And then reach out to Brian. He's waiting for you. Yeah, he's waiting for you. He's
Yeah,
here.
I'm waiting.
Oh,
I'm waiting for everyone who want to be honest with themselves, because it's that is a big thing.
mhm.
When you start to be true to yourself, that is when everything starts beginning. The life begins when
Mm,
you're honest with yourself.
this is so true. And I'm so happy you were honest with me.
Yeah,
That you like to be
that
on
is
this
love. That is pure love.
Yes. This is what we are in
Mm,
essence.
yeah.
Thank you so much
Thank you, you
for
too,
this interview,
Caroline.
and see
Thank you
you
so
in the
much.
next episode.